if you could tell us, what are the benefits of having a website for your podcast?
Yes. So as a very avid podcast listener, I like to take sort of the user's perspective first. And as a listener, I really love being able to dig in a little bit deeper when I've listened to something great. When I've heard someone talk about, I listen to a lot of business podcasts. So if they've talked about like a software that I thought sounded really cool and I want to go check it out, being able to send people directly to your website to go then get your affiliate link is a super smart business move to be able to actually monetize your podcast beyond anything you're promoting directly. It's also fantastic for your SEO, your search engine optimization, to be able to have that home base for your podcast and be able to have all of that amazing content that you're creating live on your website out in the world where people can search for it and people can find you for those keywords. So it is a really, really wonderful way to sort of double dip the energy you're already spending creating that podcast. Having that live also on your website is amazingly helpful, not only for me as a listener to be able to go find all the cool stuff you're sharing, but also for you as a business owner to just get in front of more people and therefore hopefully improve sort of the point of your podcast, which is your business or whatever you're trying to sort of monetize out of that.
Yes, exactly. The whole point is to lead people to you so they can work with you. So,
Hopefully.
yeah. So most people already have their own website for their business. So should they just add their podcast to their current website, or should they create a new domain with the name of their podcast? What do
Ooh,
you suggest?
fun question. So it super depends. I think if your podcast is really, really linked to the business you already have, say it even shares the name of your business, you're talking exactly about what your business also speaks about, you're serving exactly the same clients, having that be on your same website makes perfect sense. And you're going to be, as I said before, like doubling down on all that amazing search engine optimization to get people to that website with your podcast content. However, if your podcast is kind of serving a different niche, if it's really distinct from your business, or if it's trying to sort of funnel people to something else, that's where it can make sense to be a separate entity. I see a lot of people kind of create a little website for their podcast when, in sort of sad fact, that website isn't actually serving the business as a whole. So I think most people, as we're starting out, we're creating podcasts to serve our businesses. It makes sense for that to then be part of sort of the business hub as a whole, which is your website. Really only in those edge cases where it's serving kind of a different need or a different sort of niche in your business marketing strategy, then having a separate website could make sense.